you're in the same position as me, just trying to do something like your hustle in life, for me, my trading, trying to do it while working is absolutely really difficult. And today, I had a few frustrating moments where I could have got into opportunities, but because I'm working, and I'm not working on my own, I'm working with someone else who understands what I'm doing, but at the same time, you've got to get on with your job. It makes it really, really difficult to really knuckle down and focus on the task at hand. And because of this, I missed two great opportunities today due to being busy. Now, for me, I set my alarms for when the 4-hour candles close, but that isn't necessarily enough to actually put me in the position where I can actually still take the trades. Because if the 4-hour candle says, yeah, all right, this is a buy or sell opportunity, you have then got to keep watching the charts to be able to get into the trade. So sometimes it's not really possible, because you're trying to work, and if you stop working, you're going to get behind, and then people will start moaning. It's a really, really difficult situation. And a lot of the time I am able to get into trades while I'm working, but today, just two frustrating moments. Now, it is a lot easier when you're trying to get into a trade with a stop entry, buy stop, sell stop, because it allows you to find your setup, place your trade, and then wait to get triggered. Whereas today it would have been two instant executions, and it's just difficult. It's difficult. The markets move fast sometimes, and your opportunity just gone like that. And it is what it is. It's all part of the journey and the process of trying to, become a trader while working full time. It's difficult. If you're on this journey, it might be even more difficult for you. You might be in an office, people around you all the time. You're not even allowed to go on your phone. What the hell are you going to do then? All you've got is before work, on your dinner, and after work. After work's not all that great. From 6 o'clock onwards till 12, 1 in the morning, the markets slow down. Not always, but you don't really want to be in them trades at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. The volume's not there in the market, so it's tough. But it is possible, and you got to keep plucking on. So with that being said, I'll now show you the two opportunities that I missed today, which would have been two beautiful trades. Alright then, everyone. So, gold today. The two missed opportunities. I mean, it's really frustrating, but what can you do? It's all part of trading, and you just got to continue to just keep on the journey and the process of what it takes to achieve these things while in work. So, with that being said, I will show you the two opportunities which I missed today. So the way I trade is use the 4-hour for my directional bias, the 5-minute for a lower time frame analysis and structure. So I use the 5-minute and drop down to the 1 minute if I want to, just the way that I prefer to do it. So I'll go back to where I was this morning. I won't drag this out too much. I'll just show you the trades, a little bit of thoughts and process behind it. So the markets have been pushing down for a very long period of time. It's quite oversold. So when I seen this bullish candle come in, I thought, I'm looking for the buying opportunities to continue, because why not? Why could we not retrace up to here to retest this? Or also, why could we not retrace back up to it? Because to me, if this is a lower low and this is a lower high and this is a new lower low, we can come all the way back up to here to retest the lower high to then get the continuation down. I mean, if you go into your lower time frames, this will be a lower low and lower high, but on the 4-hour, these are the key areas within the market for me. So, with that being said, I seen this bullish candle. I was thinking, let's look for some buying opportunities. Let's see what we can get. So, the 5-minute structure was this. The way I trade, I look for a little pullback in the market to create a wick. You will see that on most candles, before they move in the direction that they're going to go, they will create a wick in the opposite direction. You see this, look. This candle went bearish, it creates a wick and then goes down. This candle goes bullish, but it creates a little wick you can go back, you can see this. Not every time, but a lot of the time, you will create a little wick and then the candle moves in the direction. So with that in mind, this would have been today's setup. So this is the final close, well, the final candle close on the 5 minute, and you're just looking for that, the market basically just create a wick. Now this structure isn't the best, but you know, it was workable. So you can see anything below this line, is it there? Let me just double check. Anything below, I've not done that very straight, neither is that. I'm not going to go on for too long here. So anything below this candle is the new 4H creating a wick. So you can see their price pulled back, created a wick. You know, it's within this sort of structure here for that. So look. So in your 5 minute, high, 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 low, high, high, we've pulled back, sort of created a double bottom. The wick has been created. Let's just forward this on a bit. So you see the momentum stepping in. So what I should have done is I should have set a buy stop. I think I said earlier a instant execution. What I meant was a buy stop. I should have set my buy stop here. So I would have got triggered in on the break of the 5 minute structural high. So I would have set it there. The stop loss would have been there because it's below the new wick on the new 4 hour candle. And yeah, you know, this would have been the trade. I missed it. It was frustrating. So, you know, it would have been a beautiful trade. Happy days, 2% in the bag. Would have been 1% up on the challenge because we lost one yesterday. So we'll fast forward this on a little bit. Same again. So this is the last 5 minute candle. All of this here is your 4 hour candle. This is all of the data. So you create structure within this one candle. Each one of these has its own structure on the lower time frames. So with that buying momentum still there, it's still strong. We've broke through this area of resistance, which is the lower low on the 4 hour structure. My thoughts were, well, I've messed that up, sorry. We're here. This has just been the close. I was looking for the buy continuation just to push a little bit higher into here or continue up to here. So with that being said, we'll go on to the 5 minute. I've messed up there a little bit, but hey yo, it is what it is. So this would have been the last candle close of the 4 hour, and I was just looking for that wick to be created once again into this area here, which you can see. So we did create a little bit of a wick, and if we go on the 1 minute, you will just see there, you know, this is the bit of a wick. The bullish momentum started stepping in. It's not the best structure, to be honest, but you know, it would have worked still. It would have worked. I mean, really, you know, I could have got in here on an instant execution, but the same applies, you know. Price is creating high highs, high lows. We're just looking for price to create a new high high. And yeah, this is, you know, it would have been the trade for today for another 2%. It's a bit frustrating, but it is what it is, you know. We just continue on, we keep plucking away, and this is just the journey that, you know, it's all part of it. You're trying to trade while you're in work. It's definitely not easy. So, yeah, that was today. Tomorrow's a new day. Keep the positivity, keep the faith, and, you know, you just got to keep trying. Every day is a new learning day. So, with that being said, I won't waffle on too long, but this is the struggles which we face while we're in work and we're trying to improve our lives. It's not easy. You know, if I had 100 grand sat in the bank and, you know, it was just there to help me live, things would be a lot easier because I could focus on the charts way more. And trying to trade in work while you're doing it on your phone is not the best, but you've got no choice in life, and you got to make it work, whatever you've got there in front of you to make it work. So yeah, that was that. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed that one, everyone. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.